Hello and welcome back to the What If series, the series in which I take you into what I would do with the Marvel Universe or any other movie universe. I'm doing Marvel right now with Spider-Man. The next video I will be doing after this one will be an X-Men one. So this one eventually will lead into that one. You know, it's basically created in the Marvel Universe, but starting with Spider-Man. Anyhow, this would be the second Spider-Man movie, if in fact they were movies. This is why it's called What If. Now, we start where we left off with the last one. Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. You know, he's swinging through New York City, stopping crimes here and there. And he picks up a newspaper. Now, by the time this movie would be to come out, probably wouldn't even be a newspaper. There probably won't even be any paper. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but he picks up a paper or a tablet or something that has the news on it. J. Jonah Jameson is dissing him again. He gets home, he walks into his house, and Aunt May is distraught. She's looking at all the bills. Now, Aunt May doesn't see Peter. Peter sees Aunt May, and she's looking at the bills, and it's gonna cost a lot of money. So he does that thing when people walk into a room after they hear somebody talking about something to themselves or to somebody else, and he goes, and he sits down. And just to make his presence, and he sees all the bills, and it's gonna cost so much, and she can't do it all by herself. She has to get 5 extra jobs. And so he finally decides enough of it. The next time he goes out and he takes pictures, he's gonna take pictures of something that actually matters. Now, with this series, it'll be following the comics closely, but not too close. That's what you have to take into mind with the movies, that if I were to do them, this is the way I would do them. Now, the Marvel Universe, they're doing really well with Spider-Man. One of its major villains being the freaking Vulture. So we'll start off with the Vulture. Well, no, you know what? Yeah, we'll start off with the Vulture, and we'll work our way up and stuff. So, anyhow, he's going and he's swinging through the city to find anything, to take pictures of, to make a little bit of money. All of a sudden, he sees an old man in a suit. We're not talking the Vulture suit from the movies. It's a little similar, but it's more of, it's a little techy, but still at the same time, it's not, giant wings or anything. They're still contraptions they're mechanical, and yet they're more like wings than anything else, and there's no helicopter stuff. It's all like the original stuff from like the comics, the machine that basically antimatter or something, anti-gravity. An anti-gravity belt, essentially, and the wings just help him to navigate it. And Spidey sees this, and he's like, he just robbed somebody. So, number one, he gets to make a difference. Number two, he gets to get the pictures that he needs. So he takes this as an advantage. And he swings up, and he starts beating the crap out of the Vulture. The Vulture beats him, but he gets the pictures that he needs. So he takes the pictures, and he goes to J. Jonah Jameson. And, J. Jonah Jameson, he's smoking his cigar. What are these? They look like crap! Get them out of here! You know what, never mind, I'll give you 100 for them, but that's it. They're decent. Alright, here you go. And so Peter, he gives his Aunt May the money. He's trying to help out. And she usually asks, where'd you get this money? But he tells her not to worry about it. And so, he tells her just use it for the bills and stuff. And as he's walking out, he's thinking to himself, I gotta catch this villain. But he has to go to school. He still has to deal with his everyday problems. So he goes to school and, you know, instead of thinking about the Vulture, he asks the girl out. He asks a girl out, Liz Allen. As usual, she rejects him. Completely ill. And she goes off. She goes to Flash Gordon. Not Flash Gordon, sorry. Flash Thompson. Flash Gordon's a different... It's a whole different thing. She goes off with Flash Thompson. Peter's down in the dumps. He's all, oh, my life sucks, yada yada yada. So, after school, you know, all of a sudden he sees the Vulture flying. And he's like, you know what? I gotta put a stop to this right away. Because now, the Vulture, he's not only just robbing people, but he's killing people. So he changes into Spider-Man, he swings off, and he's ready to take on the Vulture. Now this is the final confrontation in which we'd see, you know, in a movie. So, what does the Vulture do? He smacks Spider-Man aside. Spider-Man gets up, the Vulture picks him up, beats the crap out of him, and asks him, why do you do this? There's no point in it. You're gonna lose. You're always gonna lose. You have no reason to fight. And Spider-Man looks up at him. Says, there's always a reason to fight. Why do you fight? Spider-Man looks up at him. Just with great power, there must also come great responsibility. And he knocks him in the jaw. Knocking him out. And then he stands over his body. It's a victory, but not without its loss. The police arrest him. He goes home to Aunt May. Well, first he goes to J. Jonah Jameson and gives him the pictures. Then he goes home to Aunt May and everything turns out fine for that movie. Anyhow, please like and subscribe to my channel so I can bring you some more content. I love doing these videos. Please subscribe. Thank you very much. Like it. Comment below on whether or not this would be a good idea for the movies, because I think it would.